Hello champions, welcome to my math class. I'm teacher Adam, and today we are going to continue with our topic Surds. We are going to simplify Surds. I'm going to show you all the examiners tricks that they twist or they put in a question just for you to fail a simple question. Welcome. So question number one, it's called simplifying Surds. So it says show that root 20 plus root 80 divided by root 3 can be expressed in the form square root a, where a is an integer. Show you are working clearly. So this is what exactly they are saying. So you show root 20 plus root 80 divided by root 3 can be expressed in the form of root a. So they want our answer to be expressed in the form of root a. So what are we going to do there, champion? So this is what exactly you can do. The next thing that we're going to do is root 20 plus root 80 plus divided by root 3. So the first thing that we can do is to do as separate. We have numerator, and then we also have denominator. In a fraction we have numerator and denominator. So what we can do, we can start by either simplifying our numerator and then we go to denominator. Later on we'll rationalize the denominator so that we can have one answer. So let's go to root 20. How do we simplify root 20 plus root 80? We know the rule of addition, or addition of surds. We say we can only add surds if they have the common number in the inside the square root form. For example, if we say a root b plus c root b. So this one can be added in such a way that you can add coefficients and then you keep the number inside the same. Like here you can say a plus c then root b. This is the law that we need to do. So in other words, to simplify these surds, we have to use the form. For example, if you are finding the square root of ab, it's the same as finding the square root of a times the square root of b. In other words, we need to find two numbers that in each surd, we need to find two numbers that is in the form of root a, b, and then later on the we can find one that is a square root a, and the other one is maybe an odd number that you won't be able to find its square root. So in that case, for example here 20, we have one that is a square number. That means we need to find factors of 20. 5 times 4 is 20. So 4 is a square number and 5 is an odd number. But we are able to find the square root of 4. So that means we have is the same as, to get 20 is the same as 4 times 5. Then later on, this can be written as square root 4 times the square root of 5. Square root of 4 is 2 times the square root of 5 is square root of 5. So we got that. But in the other side, we have root 80. Root 80, we have two numbers for us to be able to get the square root. So it's the same as square root 16 times 5. Then later on, this one can be taken as root 16 times root 5. Then later on, root 16 times root 5 is the same as 4 root 5. So this is the answer. Now, after getting the two, now we can go and add and then say we have square root 20 is the same as 2 root 5, simplifying, plus square root 80 is the same as 4 root 5. Now you can see we have similar, or we have common number in the bracket. So addition, we only add coefficients. So 2 plus 4 root 5. Our answer will be 6 root 5. So this is what we have gotten in the numerator. Then we write it in the form of a over b, because now we have our numerator answer. So if we have our numerator answer, then what do we do now? We'll do this. Say now 6 root 5 divided by root 3. And then rationalize. Multiply by root 3, then multiply by root 3. If you do this, in that case, you have your answer. Root 3 times root 3 is the same as 3. And then on the top, 6 times root 5 times root 3 is the same as 6 root 15. Correct. And then you can simplify. Say, open by 3 outside. It will be 2 root 15 divided by 3. 3 cancel 3. Then your answer is 2 root 15. this is what this is the same as 2 root 15, and the answer is in the form of a root a, which the question wanted us to have that answer. And if say after simplifying here, 3 into 2 root 15 divided by 3. So what we're supposed to do in that case, we have simplified. Remember here on top, we simplified and got our answers to root 15. So what it wants our answer to be written in the form of root a. So what we have to do, we have to find an answer that to get root 2, what was done? It means there was something that was subtracted. It was root 4 times root 15. Therefore, and we know the rule, when you're multiplying numbers, inside is the same as root AB. In that case, you'll get your answer as root 60. This is the answer. Let's go to the next question. Question number 8. Show that root 45 plus root 20 is equal to 5 root 5. Correct. Root 45 plus root 20 is equal to 5 root 5. This is easy. Show you are working clearly. The same. So you say find one number, root 9 times 5 plus root 4 times 5 should be equal to 5 root 5. So this one you can choose, either do or whatever is on the left side and then equate it on the right, the answer. So this will turn to root 9 times root 5 plus root 4 times root 5. Then root 9, the answer is 3 root 5 plus 2 root 5. And then what happens? You add this coefficient. So 3 plus 2, then root 5. What do you get? Our answer is 5 root 5. And this is how you prove. We have proven that question. You get your 2 marks question. Another question that we can also be done is to ask in Igcse exam, rationalize the denominator of 10 root 6, 10 over, to rationalize the denominator of 10 root 6. So we need to rationalize the denominator of 10 root 6. Give your answer in simplest form. So this is easy. Times root 6 on the denominator times root 6 on the numerator. Root 6 times root 6 is 6, and then your answer becomes 10 root 6. Then simplify. If you simplify this, you can open with 2. When you use 2, you get 5 root 6 divided by 3. And then outside you put 2. So 2 to cancel 2, then your answer get 5 root 6 divided by 3. This becomes your answer. Correct. Question number 10. Show that root 20 is equal to 2 root 5. This is easy. Break it. 4 times 5, factors of 20. Root 4 times root 5. Then what do you get in that case? Root 4 times root 5. This, you end up getting 2 root 5. This is the answer. Correct. Write 1 plus root 3 squared in the form of a plus b. So they want us to write this in the form a plus b root 3. So we need to write that. What do you do in that case? Expand. 1 plus root 3, 1 plus root 3. This is what they mean. So 1 times 1, you get 1. 1 times root 3, you get plus root 3. Then root 3 times 1, you say plus root 3. Root 3 times root 3, you get 3. Because the same, root 3 times root 3, you get 3. Then what do you get? 1 root 3 plus 1 root 3, you get 2 root 3 plus 3. Our answer will be, if you add 1 plus 3, you get 4 plus 2 root 3. 4 plus 2 root 3. And that's the answer. Because they say write it in the form of a plus b root 3. And our a is 4, our b is 2. Correct. Question number 12. Simplify. This is easy. Simplify. They say root 6 times root 3. When you're multiplying surds, this you apply, this is the law. Say root a times root b is the same as root AB. So just multiply them. 6 times 3. The same side is the same as root 18. Correct. Another question, it says, simplify fully by rationalizing the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator means removing the square root symbol from the denominator. So multiply with the same denominator at the same side. Root 5 times root 5, what do you get? You get 5, and then 20 root 5. Then you can open by 5. If you open by 5, 5 into 4 root 5 over 5. 5, your answer get 4 root 5. Correct. Simplify fully. Simplify full root 200. This is easy. Root 200. So root 200 is the same as which number? We need to get factors of 200. So we have factors of 200. When you divide by 2, you get 100. Divide by 2, you get 50. You divide by 2, you get 25. You get 5. So we can either have 8, 25, because we need to simplify. So you can have this one as 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 25. So say root 25 times 8. Then root 25 times root 8. Then your answer will be 5 root 8. This is how we simplify. Another question, you say root 12. Simplify root 12 plus in form. Okay, so you have root 12 plus root 75 in the form k root 3. In this form of k root 3. What do you do in that case? So root 12 plus root 75. What do we do, sir? To find root 12, this is the same as, to find root 12, this is the same as, to find square root of root 12, this is the same as 4 times 3 factors, then plus, get the other one, 25 times 3. You are finding factors of 75 and factors of 12. One should be a square and another one should be an odd number. Then later on, you say root 4 times root 3 plus root 25 times root 3. Correct. Then what do you get there? You get 2 root 3 plus 5 root 3. Perfect. What do we do in another one? You say now, simply because you have the common numbers in the in the square root symbol, therefore you only add, you focus on this one. So you say 2 plus 5 root 3. What do you get? You get 7 root 3. This is what you're supposed to do as a candidate. You solve that question. Then simplify fully. You have root 50 plus root 2. They want you to simplify surds. It's very simple. Root 50 plus root 2. What do? Find one square number and another one should be a square number and another one should be an odd number. So in 50 we have 25 and 2. So root 25 times 2. 25 times 2, then plus root 2. So this makes sense. So you say root 25 times root 2 plus root 2. So in that case you get 5 root 2. Square root of 25 is 5 plus root 2. So this is get 5 root 2 plus 1 root 2. See, common numbers, then what do? You add 5 plus 1. Then you keep root 2. Your answer becomes 6 root 2. Correct. We get that number. Another question. All of these questions are simple, but we'll solve all the questions inside. We'll not leave any single question. So 2 root 10 times root 80 times root 18. Correct. That's perfect. So what do we do in that case? We say 2 root 10. In simplifying, we say 2 root 10 times 16 times 5 times 9 times 2. Then this is 2 root 10 times square root of 16 is the same as 4 root 5 times root 9 is the same as 3 root 2. Correct. Then if you're simplifying this one, we can multiply this one 2 first so that we can have similar things. So you have 2 root 10 times 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 2 is 10. So yes, so you have these two numbers. When you multiply together, you get 12 root 10. So you have 2 root 10 times 12 root 10. So you can multiply coefficient 2 times 12, and then we have dot root 10 times root 10. Also this one together. So here we get 24, and then root 10 times root 10 is 10. Our answer is 240. When we simplify, you get 240. Those are the kind of questions we need to understand when solving. And then question 18, which can also be the same rationalize. 10 over 3 root 5. Multiply by the same side, 3 root 5, 3 root 5. Correct. When you multiply this 3 times 3, you get 3 coefficient by coefficient. You get 9. Root 5 times root 5 is 5. And then on top, 10 times 3 root 5 is 30 root 5. Then your answer is 30 root 5 divided by 45. We can divide by 5. If we divide by 5, 5 in bracket 6 root 5, and then 5 there, it's 5 here, it's 9. Then if you simplify, it's 6 root 5 over 9. We can still simplify by 3. So that means 15 divides both of them, correct? So 15, we can still simplify this, because if you simplify by 3 again, if you simplify by 3, you get 2 root 5 and then over 3, because 3. So you get, our answer is 2 root 5 over 3. This is our final answer. We need to simplify further until we get the correct answer. Yeah, so you can see majority of the questions are the same, and that marks the end of the easy questions of Surds. So I'll probably start by solving some more complex questions in Surd in the next class. Thank you. See you at the top, champion.